Welcome! Today, we will take a closer look at wireless networks, specifically their topologies. We will focus mainly on two types, star and mesh. The goal is to quickly understand how it all works, what their advantages and disadvantages are, and how they can be combined in interesting ways. Let's start with the star. It is probably better known.
Sure. Star, it's a direct connection. You have one central element, such as a Wi-Fi router. We all know this from home, where all devices, laptops, cell phones, and smart gadgets connect directly to it, and they only communicate with it, not with each other. It's simply a connection to the center.
Direct communication is fast, with low latency, which is great for video or when someone is playing online games through the router.
But beware, a larger apartment, and you have a problem. The signal weakens, so coverage is limited.
I understand it's fast, but only at close range and ideally without obstacles, which logically leads us to the second option, mesh. It should be more resilient, but perhaps more complex. So how does it work?
Well, mesh is a completely different principle. Imagine it like shouting in a square. Someone shouts something. Only those closest to him can hear it, but those who hear it immediately repeat it to others, and those others repeat it to others, and so on.
It's like a chain reaction, like a wave.
Exactly. The message finds its own way. It spreads gradually like a wave. It even reaches places where the original person cannot be listened. Every element in the network can act as a repeater.
So everyone helps spread the signal further. That sounds really robust. This is associated with high delivery reliability, and in addition, there are no data transfer fees, which is interesting. But isn't the whole thing slower because of the repetition?
That's a good point. Reliability and coverage are the main advantages of mesh. The message finds its way even if a node drops out or there is a bad signal somewhere. But yes, latency can be higher because of this relaying.
Sure.
And another thing, especially with large networks, perhaps with hundreds of devices, keeping track of precise synchronization, the timing of communication, so that there is no chaos, is a challenge.
I see, so reliability. But it can be slower and more complicated to manage. But there is IQRF technology. Here, the timing is managed precisely, even for more than 200 repeating elements in the network, which is quite a lot.
Yes, IQRF is a very interesting example in this regard. The key is not just the precise timing. They have a patented system for synchronous communication, and in terms of topology, it supports a hybrid model.
Hybrid, as in a combination of both.
Exactly. It can cleverly combine the advantages of star and mesh in one network.
So how does it work? I remember the example with the lights in the building. So, for example, the switch in the room communicates directly with the lights like a star, so that it happens immediately.
Yes, exactly. That's why there is used a local control when you want an immediate response. You press the switch and the light comes on. The star principle is used there. Fast, direct.
But if you want to turn off all the lights in the entire building at once, or collect data from some sensors in the network, the command is sent via mesh through all the nodes so that it really reaches everywhere.
Yes, exactly. The strength of mesh is where reliability and coverage of the entire area are the main concerns. The command spreads like a flood through all possible paths. IQRF can combine the speed of star for local things and the reliability and range of mesh for global communication across the entire network. It takes the best of both. So, to sum it up quickly, we have a fast star. Great for communication with the center, but only for a short distance. Then, there's the reliable mesh, which covers larger areas, but can be slower and more complex. And IQRF cleverly combines the two.
The choice of topology is important. It always depends on what it is supposed to be used for. Immediate response, or certainty of delivery, coverage of a huge area, or just a small room. Choosing the right technology, that is interesting.
Thank you for your attention.